You're watching the Mentor Channel.
The City of Mentor is home to 48,000 residents, 1,700 businesses, 15 parks, and over 500 lane miles of roadway, all spread out over 28 square miles. And although you might not see it every day, there's a lot going on. If you're looking for information about the city, chances are good you'll find it at cityofmentor.com. If you have something to report or just have a question, let us know by calling 440-255-1100 or emailing pubinfo@cityofmentor.com. We'll put you in touch with the right department and get you the answers that you need fast. Get the answer straight from the source. Call or click today.
Get in on the fun and sign up for the 2026 CityFest Color Dash on Saturday, August 15th. The 2.6-mile course leads you through a variety of color zones along the path of Civic Center Park and is fun for the whole family. The cost is $25 with pre-registration and $30 day of the race. Registration includes a free t-shirt, sunglasses, and post-race activities. T-shirts guaranteed for pre-registration only, so sign up today at MentorCityFest.com. See you at CityFest.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Slovan Kay with the Metro Police Department. I'm here today to talk to you about e-bikes and how they fit into our community rules. Our goal is to keep everyone safe. There are 3 classes of e-bikes. Here is a list to explain the differences. Class 1 is a pedal assist only and no throttle control with a 20-mile-per-hour limit. Class 2 is pedal assist and throttle control, also with a 20-mile-per-hour limit. Class 3 is pedal assist and throttle control with a 28-mile-per-hour limit. Now here's the important part for our community. If riding on a sidewalk, the motor cannot be engaged. If riding on a roadway, you must obey all traffic laws. If riding between sunset and sunrise, you are required to have a white light on the front and a red light and red reflector on the back of your e-bike. For Class 3 e-bikes, the riders must be at least 16 years old and are required to wear a helmet and eye protection. Thank you for taking the time to learn the rules. Please ride responsibly and have a safe summer.
Springbrook Gardens Park has quickly become one of Mentor's most popular green spaces. For over a century, the 53-acre property was used as a commercial nursery, with its famous plant stock shipped across the nation. The city purchased the land from the Schultz family in 2015 to protect it from development. What was once a flat and sandy parcel has been transformed into an ecologically diverse play space with placed moundings, native plants, nearly 2 miles of walking trails, an expanded pond with a boardwalk, and a lush 3-acre wetland area that serves as a habitat for local and migrating wildlife, much to the delight of birdwatchers. Passive recreation is found throughout the park. Residents love to walk and jog the expansive paths. The large pond is stocked with fish. Catch and release fishing is encouraged for all ages. The playground often attracts families, much to the enjoyment of children who love to climb, swing, and run. And the beautiful open-air picnic pavilions provide shelter for those looking to sit back and take in the natural surroundings. The Garden House is a prominent feature of the park. The 4,400 square foot facility features a main hall punctuated with dramatic timber trusses and a dominant fireplace faced with stone reclaimed from the former Sawyer House. Operable glass sectional panels on 3 sides of the hall allow access to the outdoor seating area. The building also features a warming kitchen as well as interior and exterior restrooms. The Garden House is the perfect rental facility for business meetings and celebrations. We invite you to visit Springbrook Gardens Park at 6776 Heisley Road. For additional information, visit cityofmentor.com/parks. The City of Mentor is home to over 175 restaurants, and whether you're looking for takeout, delivery, or sit-down service, you're sure to find something delicious. Go to visitmentor.com and download a copy of the Mentor Visitor Guide for an updated listing of eateries. And thanks for continuing to support our local businesses. In Mentor, we know that green spaces with recreation opportunities enhance our community and create a great place to live by providing you with opportunities to meet your neighbors, improve your health, learn something new, and develop hobbies that can last a lifetime. One such hobby enjoyed by residents and guests is fishing. Between our direct access to Lake Erie and the several ponds that fall within city limits, there are plenty of places to fish in the city of Mentor. The city stocks the ponds at Springbrook Gardens Park, Eleanor B. Garfield Park, and Edward R. Walsh Park, with a diverse mixture of fish to encourage fish growth, sustainability, and to enhance recreational fishing. The number of fish in each lake is limited, and in order to protect native fish populations and preserve the natural resources of our green spaces, a catch and release program has been put in place at these locations. In catch and release fishing, fishers immediately release fish, unharmed, back into the water where they are caught. Certain actions, such as using barbless hooks, handling fish only with wet hands, and keeping their air exposure to a minimum, will help to improve a fish's chance of survival after release. The survival of these fish is vital to protecting the ecosystems that exist within our ponds.
Because this is its own ecosystem, and we don't want to take too many of one species out and then it kind of becomes imbalanced. Specifically in this pond, there are a little bit over 3,500 species that were put in here. So you have maybe some of the fish like your largemouth bass, a little bit more on the top of the food chain, and then they feed on the bluegills. There's also lots of minnows put into this pond. Each one kind of has their own role in the ecosystem.
By releasing the fish you catch, you can do your part to protect these ecosystems so that we can all enjoy fishing in Mentor for now and for generations to come. For more information about our catch and release program or fishing in general, please contact our Natural Resources Division at 440-974-5717. The new Mentor Community Recreation Center is a family-friendly facility that offers a variety of athletic and aquatics programs for all ages and skill levels. Enjoy soccer, swimming, pickleball, basketball, and more. Affordable memberships and day passes are available for residents and non-residents. And program registration is open to members and non-members. So get off the couch and get in on the fun. The Mentor Community Recreation Center is located at 6000 Heisley Road in Mentor. Learn more at mentorrec.com.
Mentor is proud to be a bicycle-friendly community. Over the years, the city has worked to incorporate bike lanes and multi-purpose paths in road construction projects whenever feasible and financially possible. With over 19 miles of bike lanes and paths, biking is a great way to get from one place to another in our city. But safety comes first, and one of the latest innovations that's made its way around the country and now to Mentor are Sharrows.
Sharrow is a shared road that bicycles can use the whole lane in. It offers some protection for both the driver of the car as well as the bicyclist, in that if there's a safety issue as the bike is going along the road and he moves over to the middle lane to take the lane, the driver behind him knows that and will slow down and won't try to pass him.
Roads in Mentor that have been identified as Sharrows include Bellflower Road, Corduroy Road, Center Street between Hendricks and Hopkins, part of Hopkins Road, Chillicothe Road, Hoos Road, Market Street, Little Mountain Road, and Jackson Street. Motorists on these routes will notice Sharrow markings painted on the roadway. Most of the roads selected have no berm. The markings are a reminder to motorists to be aware of bike traffic.
You can pass them even if it's a double yellow because it's a slow-moving vehicle. Just make sure there's no oncoming traffic.
Sharrow routes also connect areas that already have bike lanes or paths.
One of the reasons we've done it is to make it as a connector in a sense, in that we've got these lanes that don't have bike lanes or multi-purpose paths or even sidewalks, so it affords people the ability to go on some of the streets to connect to those bike paths and bike lanes.
But one of the main reasons to designate Sharrows and add road markings is safety.
I ride upwards of 5,000-6,000 miles a year on my bike, across states, across countries, so I know the lay of the land when it comes to riding on the roads. And the Sharrows is just an additional safety feature for bicyclists.
And whether you're riding a bike or driving a car in Mentor, traffic safety is a priority. And the Sharrow markings are just one more way to remind everyone to safely share the road. If you've spent any amount of time on social media, there's no doubt that you've seen images of cyclists who have lost control of their vehicles as a result of grass clippings in the roadway. The city has received a lot of feedback from concerned residents regarding what has become an increasing amount of yard waste in the roadways here in Mentor. As a result, Council passed an ordinance making it a misdemeanor to deposit grass, leaves, and other yard waste onto the roadways and multi-purpose paths.
It's kind of a slippery surface. When it blows out into the road, motorcycles try to stop on that. It's almost like stopping on snow or ice. They lose their traction, and we've had motorcycle crashes. We just had one recently. Having an ordinance to keep people from blowing grass clippings into the road is an excellent idea. We've been trying for years to tell people it's a courtesy. You blow them into the road, that's fine, we understand it, but then clear the roadway as soon as possible. Now we have a little enforcement action, at least, that we can do, and we can really get people to understand the dangers of that.
And it's not just for cyclists. It's good for the environment as well. Yard waste can wash down into the storm sewers and contribute to algal blooms in Lake Erie. So thanks for being a good neighbor and keeping your clippings where they belong. There's been a lot of concern lately about the Zika virus and other mosquito-borne illnesses. You probably know that Lake County has a mosquito control program in place, but there are a number of things that residents can do to help. Here are a couple of great tips. First, you'll want to eliminate standing water in your yard. Cover your pools and spas. Change your bird bath water at least once a week. Clean your gutters. Repair torn screens. If you're going to be out, try to avoid peak hours like early evening and early morning. Wear long sleeves and be sure to use repellents. For additional information or to view the spray schedule, visit the Lake County General Health District's website or call them at 440-350-2088.
Hey there, doing some yard work? Installing a new fence, flowers, or shrubs? Stop! Don't dig just yet! You have buried gas, electric, and even internet lines down there. Before you pick up a shovel, pick up a phone or go online and contact 811. 811 is a free service. Yes, free! 811 is the first step to having those buried utilities marked. 811 keeps you safe, protects the lines, and it's the law.
This safety message brought to you by Ohio 811.
Swimming pool health. The Lake County General Health District would like to share some swimming pool health tips to help you enjoy the swimming season. Swimming-related illness can occur easily when people are exposed to contaminated water. Children, pregnant women, and the immunocompromised are at most risk of acquiring a swimming-related illness. Typical symptoms of this type of illness include diarrhea, vomiting, skin rash, ear pain, cough, and eye pain. Swimming pool health tips. Don't swim if you are ill. Don't swim or let your children swim if they are sick with diarrhea. Don't pee or poop in the pool. Use swim diapers for non-toilet trained children. Check them every hour. Take kids on frequent bathroom breaks. Don't allow children to stand over or sit on pool jets. Shower with soap and water before and after swimming. Don't swim with an open cut or wound. Use a waterproof bandage if swimming. Dry ears after swimming. Please follow our guidance to enjoy a happy and healthy swimming season.
watching the Menor Channel.
I'm Holly Kovo from Fitting Fitness Inn. I'm a personal trainer and nutrition specialist, and welcome to Get Healthy with Holly. Today we are in my backyard with the famous master griller, my husband Steve Kovo. Thanks for being on the show today, honey.
You're welcome, honey.
And most people will think, well, you're on the grill, you're going to be grilling what? Meat. But today we're going to be grilling fruit. We're going to make desserts on the grill, something a little unique and a little different. And I'm going to show you 4 or 5 different desserts. They don't take a lot of time on the grill. There is some prep time, but they don't take a lot of time on the grill. So we're going to start with fruit kebabs, grilled fruit kebabs. So these are, I just did banana, watermelon, strawberry, and pineapple. And the recipe will be on my website, the link to the recipe, and on that recipe they also put little brownie and donuts in there, but I'm not doing that because that's not the healthiest and we want to stick with being healthy. So they're going to go on the grill, and we are going to be marinating, or we're going to be brushing them with some coconut oil that I've already melted. So that's what we're going to do. You ready, Master Griller?
Sounds good.
Go ahead, grab those.
All right, so we want to probably put some on these first before I put them on the grill?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Do it here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm just going to basically marinate these or coat them with the coconut oil, and then when I put that surface down on the grill, it'll have the oil on it so the fruit won't stick.
Yeah. So it's only 2 to 3 minutes on each side, so it's a very quick fix, a quick cook. Actually, a lot of these are all quick cooks.
All right, so there we go. We're going to slather these down with the oil and get these on the grill. All right, and there those guys go. Now I'm going to do, I'm just going to set my timer here quick, start this, just so I can keep an eye out on them.
All right, so just so we know, oops, that's my cilantro. All right, Steve is going to really like this recipe, the grilled watermelon, because it has cilantro in there and lime zest, and it's kind of like a little bit of Mexican, and you enjoy that.
Now?
No, not now. You have to wait.
Okay.
You have to wait. Okay, so what I have here is 2 limes juiced, and I have the zest of 2 limes. Now, if you don't know what zesting is, this is my zester. It's basically a very, very fine grater. And when you zest, you take, first you want to wash the fruit, you grate the skin off the fruit. And that's the zest. Now, my Holly's helpful hint, zest the fruit first before you juice it. Because once you juice it, it's cut, it squeezes, and it's a lot harder to zest because you're going to zest all the way around the fruit. So in that case, that's the lime. This is our cut cilantro, that's the lime, and in here is a 1/4 cup of honey, this honey. Now, when I was doing some research on the honey, you know, everybody says, well, if you get honey from your local area, you won't have to worry about the allergies, any kind of allergies with it. But when I did some research, there's nothing scientific to prove that. So, you know, I got this golden blossom honey. I'm not sure where it is. It's from the USA, but I don't know what part. Pennsylvania, I guess. So we're going to work with that. Okay, so we have a 1/4 cup of honey. And we are going to do 2 teaspoons of zest, which is what this is, the zest. 2 of the tablespoons of lime. And then we're going to whisk it. Oh, nice. Wow, look how glazed they are.
They have a nice glaze to them, don't they?
Awesome. And you can put them right back in this. Okay, and now I'm gonna whisk this together. Ooh, that honey is hard. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, looks good, huh? And then the cilantro is to sprinkle on it when it's done. So we're whipping around. We have 5 recipes for you today. All that you can do on fruit on the grill. Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
So there's 3, just enough for the grill master, me, and our nice cameraman today.
Well, I'm going to take these off. They look nice.
So those are great. Banana is a great potassium, source of potassium. Strawberries are a great source of vitamin C. Pineapples are really good. They have vitamin C, manganese. They're really good if you have any kind of stomach issues. And watermelon, watermelon is awesome because it has so much hydration in it. I love watermelon. Watermelon helps you stay hydrated, helps you maintain a healthy weight, protects you against disease, supports eye health, boosts your immune system, relieves muscle soreness. Did you know that? I wonder I always want to eat watermelon after a workout. Aids in your skin health, aids in digestion, and is also another good source of potassium. So not only is it sweet and delicious, but it's healthy for you as well.
Okay, so what's the next?
Time for the watermelon. So you're going to take these watermelon, put them on there, and you're going to brush it with this nice sauce there.
Okay, so
Again, 2 to 3 minutes on each side.
So we want one of these brushes.
Yep.
We have a new brush for this mix. All right, we'll put these babies on here.
You didn't want to brush it first?
Oh, you're right. Well, what I'll do is I'll pop them on here. I'll give them a quick, I'll give them a quick marinade, and then I'll flip them.
Okay.
All right. Ooh, that smells good. I wish that now that's one thing I can't put on the video, but oh my gosh, does that smell good?
Right, it's not smell-o-vision like Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
I knew you would like this recipe.
Wow.
And then when we top it with cilantro, you're gonna be all over that.
All right, so what I'm gonna do now is give these a quick flip. So we put the marinade side down.
Oh look, it's already making marks.
Oops. And I think heating it, the way I'm doing it, I think is appropriate because I'm looking to sear or burn the fruit. All I'm looking to do is to caramelize it a bit and actually bring out some of the natural sweetness in it. So I think it's actually doing very well.
And little marks.
And slight marks, yeah. Okay. I turned it up a bit.
Okay. All right, so while you're watching that, and then we're gonna put some cilantro on it, I'm gonna talk about the grilled pineapples. Okay, so the grilled pineapples, I got a pineapple, cut it, cored it, cut these pieces in 1-inch pieces. Oh my goodness.
1-inch slices.
1-inch slices. And it's hard to see now, but I'll pull one out. 1-inch slice. And then I made a little marinade of melted butter, honey, a dash of cayenne pepper, add a little spice to it. I didn't add extra salt because it was already salted butter, and then we'll put these on the grill. And boy, that butter is gonna melt, it's gonna be awesome. So that was very quick, but you had to marinate it for at least 30 minutes. You could even marinate it overnight. So that's next. Again, pineapples are really good for your digestive system. They're also good for menstrual cramps, should you have them. Let's see what else we have on pineapples. It's has vitamin C, manganese, digestive enzymes. But if you eat too many pineapples, you could get heartburn. So you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you monitor how much you do. However, you can eat this. The sugar in the pineapple does not spike your blood sugar levels, so it's a nice way to maintain blood sugar levels if you're diabetic. All right, how's that look? We ready to take them off?
Yeah, I can take these off.
And we'll put them in this and just dry this up. There we go.
Let's see what we got here now. Well, got a little bit of marks. All right, and there's grilled watermelon.
All right, so let me take that and move over here for a second. And I'm just going to take the cilantro and sprinkle it on. Very generously. Now, if you're not a cilantro person, if you're one of the people that think it tastes like soap, then don't put it on. Well, either you are or you aren't, right?
No,
let me move this off to the side. All right, are we ready for the pineapples?
Pineapple, ready.
So we want to put these on.
All right, could you want to hold this so then I can scoop them out?
I don't know if you're going to be able to scoop it like that.
Okay, so you want to put them on for me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm going to stay on one side.
No, it doesn't have to.
Then we can do something else.
Oh, okay. If you.
Here we go.
That's good.
Oh, that's messy. Okay, good. So that's going to cook again. Everything's like 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Now, while that's happening, let me talk about these grilled peaches. Now, this is going to be Mark, our cameraman's favorite recipe. So this is grilled peaches, and it's with, instead of blue cheese, I switched it to feta cheese because I know that he likes feta, but you could do either one, blue cheese or feta. So it's the cheese and the salt that makes a difference, and and we use a balsamic reduction to glaze it with. So this reduction is about 3/4 cups of vinegar and 3 tablespoons of white sugar, 2 tablespoons of freshly ground black pepper, so it does have a kick to it. And you put it in a little pan and you bring it to a boil, and then you reduce it down till it's about half. Now, I use my famous favorite balsamic vinegar, which is already reduced, so I didn't use as much. I probably used 1/4 cup of my balsamic vinegar, and then brought it to a boil and brought it back and let it simmer for a little bit. These are peaches that I halved and took the core out, or took the pit out. It is about peach season now, so here we are in Stowe where all the orchards have peaches, so make sure when you go to your favorite orchard, our favorite is Shelburne Farm right down the street, that you pick some nice peaches, and then you can grill them. Something different. If you have friends over for dinner, this is a great way to add a pizzazz to dessert.
On this
How we
one,
doing? You can put that over there.
We are almost ready to do a flip.
To flip them?
Yeah. Well, I'm just over.
Here's
I'm just in the neighborhood of 2 minutes here. So.
Okay.
So, anyways, this temperature, right? So when you're grilling meats, Right, but all of these fruit temperatures say about 450 degrees. Now, because I'm opening and closing the door to the grill, or the top cover of the grill, I'm seeing temperatures now showing 400. But if I kept it closed, it would probably show closer to the 450. It's not at the temperature you cook meat at. But the marks, the grill marks, I was meaning will be lighter because you see there's subtle marks on there, because I'm not trying to sear meat here, but I'm still getting marks on it, but it's not nearly as pronounced as the marks would be if I was grilling meat. Because the whole idea with meat is to sear it and trap the juices in here, where these are much more subtle marks. But I'm just trying to bring the flavor out of the fruit and the sweetness out.
So again, now with the peaches, once you put those on, again, it's 2 to 3 minutes, but you want them to soften a little bit.
Should we put those on while the other ones are cooking?
Yeah, I think that you can.
Yeah, let's do some multitasking. So are we putting the glaze, the reduction on them, and then flipping them in, putting them on, correct?
Yeah, it says put the peaches cut side down on the grill until the flesh is caramelized, about 5 minutes. And then turn them over and brush the tops with the balsamic glaze.
Okay, so it won't be till then. Okay.
Okay, so while you're working on that, I'm gonna move to the next recipe. And that is toasted angel food cake. So let me move all this over. I tell you, it was a lot of prep for this episode. A lot of prep. I think the recipe calls for blueberries and strawberries, but I also put some raspberries in there too, because, well, I like raspberries and I thought it would add a little more to it. And then we have a little bit of mint sprigs right from our garden. So what I have in here is I put a tablespoon of the light brown sugar, and I just mixed it up to kind of sweeten up the fruit a little bit. Okay, now. And
then we put that on top afterwards?
No, I'm going to make a whipped cream.
Oh.
So, angel food cake. Okay, it looks funny because it's not in the round, but I didn't have a round pan. I went to 3 different stores looking for an angel food cake yesterday. I couldn't find it, so I ended up having to make one, and I made it in 2 loaf pans. So that's okay, because we could just grill it like that. It compresses down, but we'll let it fluff back up again.
It's cute.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
well, that's good, because I have a whole nother one, because the recipe, because it was called for 2 of them. So, here we go. All right, so we'll let these guys fluff back up again. Open up a little more. And those you're going to put on the grill just until they get some nice marks on each side.
Okay, so now it's time to take the pineapple off. So these guys, again, I think we've got some subtle grill marks on them, and they're going to be super sweet, super tasty. I mean, I think people are kind of used to cooking pineapple because if you've had it, most all of us probably have had it on ham, and you know how sweet it is. Now, the only difference is a lot of times people use like a canned pineapple or whatever, but this is just fresh and it's going to taste delicious. So there we go with that.
Awesome. Okay. Woohoo. All right. So now you're working on the peaches, and when you flip them over, you're going to brush them.
This is going to take. I might turn this up a little bit more. I mean, these guys are going to. You said you want them to start. You said caramelizing.
Well, it says around 5 minutes.
We're right now we're just around 2.
Okay. So while that's going, I'm going to make the whipped cream because that's part of our cake recipe. So I have heavy whipping cream here. And a little challenge sometimes getting things open. There we go. Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so we're going to do a 1/2 cup of this. And on Steve's outdoor grilling station, we have electricity. And so I brought my mixer out. Right, you want to top that off for me? Thank you, honey.
Okay.
I'll put this over here. All right, and so in here, I'm also going to put a teaspoon of vanilla. We all like vanilla. Well, I like vanilla. Okay, and then gradually I will work in the rest of this brown sugar, this light brown sugar. So here we go. Whenever I make whipped cream, I always make homemade, but I don't always make it as sweet as everyone else likes it, because I try not to put too much sugar in.
We're getting close on the peaches, so
All right.
I'm going to put the reduction on them.
Okay.
We'll flip them over, put the reduction on, and then the cheese goes on last.
Yeah, we sprinkle it on when it's plated.
Oh, okay.
Not on the grill.
Okay. Great. Good to know.
Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah. I mean, now they've got grill marks on them.
Yeah, nice.
And then I'm going to put these over on one side so that I've got space to, well, first help put the reduction on the tops. Wow, that is thick. Look at that reduction. Isn't that incredible? Special stuff. It looks like chocolate sauce.
Ooh, it's probably needed to heat up. It probably got too hard. Because it was more liquid, but could have done that one first, however.
I think it's going to be really good.
Oh, I think so too.
Look at that.
With the feta cheese, so you can use feta or you can use blue cheese. Gives it that little cheese salty taste.
Isn't feta always better?
Feta better. All right, I'm gonna keep mixing this.
All right, so our reduction is on.
All right, now I'm gonna start putting sugar in. Change of pace by putting a little bit of light brown sugar in there as opposed to white sugar. I can tell you I am not going to use all the sugar. The guys may not be happy with me. It won't be as sweet, but I'm not using all that sugar. There we go. I don't want it to get too grainy. Yeah, I think that was enough sugar. Let's see.
All right, so should I start
yes.
grilling this?
Yes, let's go right ahead and grill them.
Okay.
So these don't have, you place them right on the grill. You don't have to coat them with anything. Look at that. Mm-hmm.
Wow, looking good. Or should I keep it? Well,
no. I have a plate. You can put them on that, and I'll put one together right here in front of the camera so people can see how we would plate it.
With all the sweetness in the in that angel food cake, I bet you it's gonna get a nice color to it too.
Look at that. Well, look at all these different choices you have that you could make as a fancy dessert on your next barbecue or your next grill. You can impress your guests. Wow. Look at those peaches. Oh, look at that. Those look great. Wow.
Angel toast.
Angel food toast. Wow.
Like I said, with all the sweetness in this bread, it caramelizes beautifully, doesn't
Well, there's
it?
a lot of egg whites in there too.
Oh, and egg whites. Ooh, look at that one.
Yeah, that's gonna take, we don't need to put them on there too long, huh?
No. And the reduction is bubbling up in these guys too. We're probably close to being able, I think
Okay.
I'll plate these probably close to the time or just before we're ready to plate the other ones.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Put one of those, if it's done, put one on here and I'll plate it up.
Yeah. Let's put it this way. Or?
Flip it the other way. Thank you. Okay. Look at that. Doesn't that look awesome? Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm going to top it with a little bit of this nice whipped cream. Okay, I only have one spoon, so I'll just dip it in here. And then the berries. Look at that. And then with a nice sprig of mint. Here we go with that. Now you want to give me a peach.
Right away. Here we go.
Perfect. All right. And then with the peach, we just crumble a little bit of feta cheese on top. All right. Awesome. Look at that. A wonderful dessert from the grill. Sweet grilling, that's what we were doing today. We have our nice watermelon, fruit kebabs, angel food cake with some grilled cake with some berries and whipped cream, grilled peaches with a balsamic reduction, and feta and grilled pineapple rings. Honey, I want to thank you again for being our grill master today and
You're
for
welcome.
being on my show.
Always a pleasure.
And I want to thank you for watching. All of these recipes will be up on my website, fittingfitnessin.com. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on Get Healthy with Holly.